Check out BigBadToyStore.com for this and other great toys. I thought we were done with the whole robot dragon thing after Transformers Prime. Well, I guess there's always room for dragons.
Hey, what's up YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Gokaiger Gokai Machine Maji Dragon. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is, here you got a big picture of Maji Dragon, oh like I'm a dragon, and you got a picture of Gokaio's face, and yes, he is Gokai Machine 01. And it has been confirmed to me, again, this is the Korean version, basically all the Gokai machines that I have are the Korean versions, and apparently in Korea, yes, it has been confirmed to me that it was called Power Rangers Captain Force. So, yeah, even in Korea they were like, screw it, it's Power Rangers, let's not fight the inevitable. So, yeah, funny. On the top of the box, you got the dragon, you got Gokai Red, you got the combined mode. On the bottom, you got the dragon, Gokaiyo, you got Gokai Red and Maji Red. And on the side of the box, you got things and stuff, and on the other side of the box, it's things and stuff, and he looks angry! And on the back of the box, he's breathing fire, even though the toy doesn't actually do that, because that would be really dangerous. Again, some more things and stuff and whatnot that he does, and even Sad Pac-Man is still sad. Ah, sadness. But moving right along, here is the Maji Dragon. Now, obviously, this is meant to represent the Maji Dragon from Maji Ranger, or as it was known here in the States, Mystic Force, Power Rangers Mystic Force. And, yeah, this is the Maji Dragon done in a nice red and black and silver paint scheme, which I dig very much. Getting close here on the head. Nice head sculpt here. Got some nice green in the eyes. Nice silver here on the head. Got the Gokaiger symbol right there on the forehead. His mouth does open and close. He does have painted in silver teeth, which is a nice touch. Got some silver here on his feet. Coming to the back here, he's got a big fat tail with the Maji Ranger symbol right there, done in a goldish. It's kind of gold, kind of yellow. It's kind of in between. And this is just that unpainted gray plastic. Come up here to the wings. The wings are a little thin for my taste, but they have to be just for the sake of the gimmick. Getting close here. This is a sticker right here with the Gokaiger symbol and the little rainbow here. Red, blue, green, yellow, pink of the 5 Gokaigers. And it's on both wings and also on the underside of the wing also. And on the underside, you get a little bit of gold trim there. So, very nicely done. Articulation-wise, again, the mouth can open and close. All of this is spring-loaded, so it doesn't really hold a pose. The arms can be moved up and down. A little bit of range of movement there. And that's pretty much it. The wings are, again, also spring-loaded, so they won't hold a pose. This is pretty much the only pose you're going to get out of it. And, yeah. The only real gimmick it has in this mode is it tells you in the instructions, look, you could put your fingers, there are these 2 tabs right here. You put your fingers here and, yay, look, he's flapping. He's flapping his wings. Yay, flap, 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 flappity, flap, flap. Wing flapping action. Sure, why not? Dare I say why not? So basically what you see is what you get here with the Maji Dragon, but really the point of this is to combine with Gokaiyo. Now on the show, this is the first grand power that they receive from the Maji Rangers, and they basically get their first grand power combination going on here. So to do that, we have to bring in our buddy here, Gokaiyo. So we'll get the camera up here so you can see what I'm doing, because I'm pretty sure you'd like to see what I'm doing. So I'll bring Gokaiyo up here. We'll pop his swords out. He doesn't really need them right now. Just pop these off. So basically, to get Gokaiger ready, you're just going to open up all of this compartment. So you're just going to come back here and open all that up. And you're going to pop out the cannon. Now to pop out the cannon, there's a lever right here. This lever right here. You pull that back and that will pop the cannon out. That will release it. Don't just yank it out. You do have to pull back on this lever. Otherwise, you'll probably break something if you just try to yank it out. So that's basically all the prep work you have to do for Gokaiger. Now, for the Maji Dragon, you're basically just going to rip him apart. What? Parts forming? Yes, parts forming. You're going to rip off his wings, you're going to rip off his tail, then you're going to take this and split that in half, like that. What you're going to do with this whole head assembly here is you're going to take this, you're going to bring the head down, and then bring it in between his legs, like that, and it should anyway. Oop. And make sure you bring the little horns back. And it should, there you go. It'll lock in place behind these little black tabs right there. These little tabs are spring-loaded, so you have it in a nice, neat little box. And basically, each piece has an arrow, which tells you which way is up and where you're going to plug it into. So since he's already red, it doesn't make sense to put a red arrow there because you wouldn't see it, so it has a white arrow. But it's basically telling you this is the centerpiece, and this will go right into Gokaiger's chest. So you take it, and make sure it snaps into place. Oh, and also you want to bring the knob back upright. That way you can lock everything back up. So once you got that in place, close that back up. And then you're going to take the wings here, and you're just going to fold that in and fold that in. Again, so it's in a nice, neat little box. And you see here, you got the arrow, which is blue, which means it goes into the blue arm. And again, just put it in. Make sure it snaps into place. Close the door. There you go. Take the other wing, fold it up, and guess what? Green goes into the green. So it's like that. Snap that into place. Close it up. There you go. Now the legs, these pieces right here, you're just going to take this section right here, bring that up, and you'll see here you got a pink arrow, so it's going to go into pink. So you just take it, put it in there. Again, make sure it locks into place. Close it up. Same thing here. Bring that up. Yellow arrow. Guess where it goes. Guess. Guess. Go ahead. Guess. Guess. I'll bet you'll get it wrong. Lock that in. Close it up. And there you go. Now he's all ready to go. So basically, to activate the gimmick, you're just going to take the wheel, turn it left, and watch the magic, the Maji magic happening. Let me see if I can... I don't know if I can get this pulled back to where you can see it all. Hopefully. We'll try. We're going to try. I think you can see it. Let's see. There we go. That's good. That'll work. Okay. So we're just going to turn the wheel and... Booyah! You get an explosion of dragon parts everywhere. Then explosions and things happen because it's awesome. So here you have Maji Gokaiger in all of his glory. Now you can do a little bit of extra, transforming here. You could take the horns and bring them up. This one got stuck. Here we go. You can take the horns, bring them up. You can bring his little arms down here. Open up the mouth if you want. So now he's got a dragon bursting out of his chest. You got the wings right here coming out of his arms so he can take flight. And he's got dragon claws now on his feet. So there you go. Now one thing you can do, you can clean this up. So, I mean, basically, if you don't like the way it looks with all these panels just kind of hanging out here, you can just pop everything off. Like this panel right here, the plank, you can pop that right off, make that look a lot cleaner. And all these things right here, you can also pop right off. They come right off. So if you want it to look a little cleaner, all you gotta do is just pop those panels off. And there you go. And it makes for a very much cleaner look for Maji Gokaiger. So, there you have it. That's pretty much it for this guy. I mean, it's a cool combination. It's very... It's kind of crazy cool just in the fact that he just has like a dragon head, just, you know, like the upper part of a dragon, you know, the front half of a dragon just jutting out of his chest. Is pretty cool if you ask me. Now on the show, the dragon feet, the claws do cover the entire feet, but again, it has to work within the confines of this space, so that's pretty much as big as they could make it. So it happens, that's just the way it works. But it still makes for a pretty cool combination, and I do quite like it. So why don't we just get this guy back into the full dragon mode, just for some final thoughts here. And to disengage everything, you basically want to push on these buttons. There's a black button right here. You push on that, and it will release that. Same thing with pink. Just push the button, and that'll pop right out. Back here with the arms, you want to move this wheel out of the way. And again, there's a button right here. Push that, releases that. Come back here with blue. He's got his button right there. Push that. Pops that right out. And then you come back here. And again, you got that lever right here. Pull that back and it will disengage the dragon portion, which likes to get stuck in there. Come on. Come on, dragon. Come on, dragon. There we go. You're not the last dragon. Sure enough. So basically, to put the Maji Dragon back together, you're just going to take the two halves here, clip them together, clip this back piece together, clip it in right back here, like that, and take one wing, you got the two pegs right there, you got the two clips right here, you just take it, and, oops, am I doing this right? Yeah. Right? No. What am I doing? I'm doing something wrong. Oh, there we go. It clips onto this clip. Sorry, I had it on the wrong clip. It's going to clip into this clip right here. Clips into here, and then that tab will go in right here. I confused myself a little bit. It tends to happen. Happens more often than you think, really. Clip the other half in, and there's the Maji Dragon back together. Very neat little Gokai machine. It doesn't do a lot, but it's still cool for what it is. It's the first grand power they receive, and I do like it. And if you're going in on the Gokaiger stuff, the original Gokaiger stuff, it's very cool. It's a very neat little it's a very neat gimmick, and it's a cool little toy. I mean, it's not something I would buy on its own. It's definitely something you want to get if you already have Gokaiger, because there's not a lot of play value in this as it is, unless you just enjoy ripping dragons apart for no reason. If that's fun for you, hey, knock yourself out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, if that's your pastime is to just rip dragons apart, hey, I won't judge. I won't. I really won't. Hey, to each his own, man. To each his own. But yeah, cool little toy. Fun gimmick. If you're going in on Gokaiger stuff, this is definitely something to have. So, I think that's pretty much it for this guy. So don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Gokaiger Gokai Machine Maji Dragon. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Palm in your face.
Hey, I just watched this movie, How to Train Your Dragon, and, I learned a few things. Look, watch. Sit. Stay. Don't move. Stare blankly. I'm an expert. I'm like the Dragon Whisperer.